Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Edwin back again with Strictly Comics, and I have this week's pull list that I want to show you guys. But before we get into that, I have a couple of announcements to make. First, we're still waiting on our funding to get other supplies and equipment that we need to kind of upgrade our production a little bit. So kind of bear with me, you guys. The biggest issue right now is that I'm waiting for some lighting equipment, because I don't have very good lighting in this apartment. As a matter of fact, it's very, very bad. And I could film with our back patio, but the sunlight just doesn't pour in because we're on the downstairs level, and plus there are other buildings like right behind us. So I don't have the best lighting in this apartment, so we decided to get some lighting equipment, but we're waiting on that funding right now. So that's one thing. The other thing, you guys, is I have a very, well, in my opinion, what I believe is a very, very important issue with the comic book industry right now. And this is something that I haven't seen anybody talk about. And this is something that I think the comic book community needs to be notified of. They need to be consciously aware of, because the industry again is trying to cut corners while raise costing, and it's become such a big problem in my opinion. And I think it's an insult, and I think it's a blatant opportunity to take advantage of comic book readers and their spending. And I have a very, very big problem with the industry and what they are doing right now. It's made me very, very angry, and I found myself actually losing sleep over this, mostly because trying to figure out how I was going to present it to the comic book community. But this is something, you guys, that it is a topic in a video that you definitely have to share. If you don't share my video, at least talk about it or mention it in your own videos, because this is something, it kind of runs along the lines a little bit like when the Xbox One was announced that it was coming out. They also announced that you were not going to be able to use other games, share games, use games with other players, and everything was going. All games were going to be downloaded digitally. And because of the uproar within the gaming community, it influenced and forced the market to change their initial strategy into leaning towards what the consumers wanted. And I'm really hoping that within the comic book community we can do the same thing. But it's entirely up to you guys as well as myself. So look out for that video. It will be up Friday. Right now I have my pull list I have to upload, I have to read, I have to write, and then I have to shoot reviews, and those will be uploaded tomorrow on Thursday. So without further ado, you guys, let's go ahead and get started. Don't want to ramble on and you know, just waste time. So up first this week, you guys, I got Superior Carnage number 2. Let me see if I can raise this camera up a little bit. Superior Carnage number 2. And as you guys know, Carnage is just, he's still in the facility. He hasn't broken free yet, but the wizard, I think his name was actually trying to tame and take control of Carnage. So we are going to actually do a review on this book and see how it turns out, because Carnage is definitely a villain that is just way up there in the comic book world right now. As a matter of fact, a lot of his books that are being printed, most people are just clearing the shelves of them because Carnage has actually become such a very popular character. Next, you guys, I got Transformers Robots in Disguise number 20. I know a lot of people are really not doing reviews on this, but I actually love the artwork in this book. The story's kind of so-so. They keep talking about this Dark Cybertron prelude, which they've been going on now for at least 2 months. So I have no idea why. I don't know why the story Dark Cybertron has been postponed or whatever, but it's definitely not, it hasn't happened anytime soon, and they just keep going on with this prelude. I love this covers, you guys. This cover is just absolutely beautiful. It reminds me of the Transformers movie. I actually watched it last night. They had it on YouTube in HD, which I thought was really cool. I watched it, I enjoyed it, and it reminded me of when Starscream finally became leader of the Decepticons for like 5 seconds. And he had this crown on top of his head, which I thought was a really, really good look, you guys. So I'm definitely digging this cover. Next, you guys, I got Prelude to Infinity. And this is the Avengers number 17. Now, as you guys recall in my other reviews, these preludes right now to Infinity are actually really, really good. I'm definitely expecting a wonderful story arc with this storyline, and I just am really excited and anticipating quite a bit with what's going to transpire within the Infinity story arc. So definitely probably look out for a review of this. I'm not really sure. Next, you guys, I got all new X-Men number 15. I'm definitely going to do a review on this book. As we've learned over the past many issues, I'm pretty sure that this cover is probably very misleading. As a matter of fact, it just really doesn't make any sense. So I highly doubt that what we see on the cover is what's going to happen in the pages of the book. It's just a way to get readers to buy the book to figure out, so that they can figure out, if this is really what's going on. Definitely look out for a review of that. Next, you guys, I got BlackAcre number 9. I'm not going to do a review on this book. Nobody really watches the reviews. This is just my own personal title right now that I'm really enjoying by Image. I like it. It's not the greatest story, but it's definitely an above average story. I definitely like it, and for $2.99, I'm going to continue to pick it up. Next, you guys, I got Detective Comics number 23. The Wrath, in this book. I actually liked the last issue, and I was actually pretty intrigued by this villain. I think it's going to be a good storyline. I think I'm actually liking this villain. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do a review on this, but we'll see. Next, you guys, I got the Superior Spider-Man number 15. They're just really coming out with these books just hardcore, like at least 2-3 times a month now. So it seems like, the last Superior Spider-Man just came out last week. But yeah, definitely look out for a review of this, you guys. Superior Spider-Man right now is definitely a hot topic. A lot of people are doing reviews on it. Dr. Octopus is just, basically a wolf in sheep's clothing, so to speak. So definitely look out for a review of that. Next, you guys, I got Transformers Monstrosity number 3. Now, this is a really good story right now in the Transformers universe. I highly recommend it, especially if you're a Transformers fan, especially from the 80s. I'm really interested in getting into this story. I don't know if I'm going to do a review on it. I may. Again, it's another issue that a lot of people are not doing reviews on, and I actually do not get a lot of views on it. So I really don't know if I'm going to do a review on it this week, but we'll see. Next, you guys, I got a couple of books from last week that were actually in my box that I forgot to get, and I went ahead and picked them up this week. Uncanny X-Men number 9. I guess that's Emma Frost on the cover. So, and I'm still not caught up with these issues, so I have no idea what's going on in this book right now, but I'm promised myself that I'm going to get caught up here pretty soon. And finally, you guys, I got Transformers More Than Meets the Eye number 19. Really colorful cover. I really like this cover. Haven't really gotten all the way within the storyline right now, but I really want to. As you guys remember before, I really love the artwork, but the story, I think, in this issue and this title is not really the greatest. So I'm going to give it a couple more issues, and if it doesn't get any better, I'm probably going to drop this from my pull list. So, yeah. That's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for, enjoying my videos. I, as well, enjoy making them. Please share these videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, you guys, keep God first in your life. Enjoy your comic books, though. And God bless you guys. I'm out of here.